Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. It's time for more Dominion 6. Last time we looked at the Fox Girls, the Kitsune. Kyun, I think, was the name of the nation. Obviously modded. And very interesting faction. I guess I didn't know what the hell I was doing, and we got kind of just squashed, and we just abandoned it, but that's all right. This time, perhaps our last big foray into mods until we go back to some vanilla stuff. But I wanted to look at what is essentially really the only true overhaul mod that Dominions has. Warhammer is kind of there, and if you have the extra mod that turns off all other MA nations and you only play with Warhammer, then yeah, I mean, that's pretty close, but Forgotten Realms is the one that's really intended to be a true overhaul into the D&D Forgotten Realms universe. So there aren't many mods involved here. There's just the Forgotten Realms current version. We got some preset pretenders for all the other I mean, maybe we can access those, I'm not sure. And then there aren't many that it's listed as compatible with, but there aren't others I would use here. So we've got improved casting AI. Gem Gen, it specifically says is compatible. And then I threw new sprites in there just because. I don't know if it's compatible with Trusty Research, so we'll leave it off. And I don't think Worthy Heroes has any purpose with this mod. So it is a big mod, as we'll see. If we are enjoying it and we are capable of continuing to try to win, this is definitely going to be a somewhat longer run, but we'll see how it goes. I mean, yeah, we'll see how it goes. So we're going to create a world. We're going to go to a map. You have to pick Forgotten Realms Underdark Expanded. There's no other way to play the mod, so that's a big part of what makes it a full overhaul. You have to play on this map, which has 402 land provinces and 73 sea provinces. That is a very big map. You may be wondering then, how many nations are involved with something like that? Forgotten. Do I not know how to spell forgotten? Forgotten. Well, here are all the nations that you can pick from. And again, it's a big overhaul, so there's no other nations in play. And in order to play the map properly, you have to add in this amount of players. Yes, they all have to be, every nation has to be in the game. So that's fun. Yeah. And there won't be any duplicates or anything like that. It avoids that. So every nation will be in the game, including the one that we're going to pick. So it depends on, obviously your familiarity with the Forgotten Realms, the D&D primary universe, the primary setting that they use for Dungeons & Dragons. This was the setting of the recent D&D film. So if you watch that, you might have some inkling, because you can play as, for an example, you can play as the Kingdom of... Well, you can play as the Lords of Waterdeep. If you watched some of my... well, there's Thay. So you can play as the Red Wizards of Thay. If you watched my Red Box or Gold Box videos, like you can play as the Savage Frontier faction. Of course, and Baldur's Gate. Very familiar stuff. So if you want to play as Baldur's Gate, the city-state of Baldur's Gate, you can do that. Menzoberranzan, Realm of the Spider Queen. Just trying to think of stuff that's like might be well known. That's kind of it. I mean, Neverwinter is definitely in, I mean, in the region. Maybe it's just... It might just be part of Lords of Waterdeep. I'm not sure. There is a lot, obviously. And there's a lot of choices here. There's like 41 nations added here. And from what I understand, they're not all extremely different. Like if you look at all the human nations. So let's just look at Lords of Waterdeep. Now, I tried out this mod, sort of, a little while back. Meaning that I fired it up, I picked Lords of Waterdeep, and I went in game. And I didn't even do a turn. I was just overwhelmed by the amount of commander options. That I was like, yeah, this is too much. And so I was like, I just closed it out. It was just too much. They're really, you don't need this many commander options. That's far too many. Like the Dawn Star of the Morning Lord and the Blackstaff Senior Apprentices, Lady of the Watchful Order. And it's not like these are, I mean, some of these are capital only. A lot of them are not. But even in the capitals, like, how the fuck do you choose? You should have like 3 options, really. I think 3 or 4 is a good choice. It's just too much. So then if we look at it is definitely pared back a bit. And, you know, they are different. They've got some of their own stuff, but how different it is, like, compared to like a Warhammer nation that has fun, unique mechanics, I'm not sure. I mean, that's kind of where we're just going to see and figure out and look into. So he does have a post here of like the best nations to play, or might make for the best player experience. So he has a list of top-notch, challenging, and very fun. Some that are very good, but he hasn't done a very long playtest in a while. Some that are enjoyable, but either limited or probably too OP in player hands. Some that are fully playable, but lacking in some way. And then one that's very experimental, the Myconids. So, if we look at the ones that are top-notch, challenging, and very fun, I assume this is just his highest recommendations. Waterdeep is in there, which already has me a bit worried. He's got Thay, who we want to play as the big bad wizards and undead. He's got the Zentarum, which is like a sort of shady mercenary company. The Kingdom of Corwell, feudal humans and druids. Cormyr, good guy human feudal society. Menzoberranzan, which is the drow. Scoured Legion, demons and demon spawn. The Dalelands, goodly humans and half-elves. Tel Quaesir, high and wood elves. And the Nantarn Alliance, sea elves, merfolk, etc. He doesn't really have any dwarves that are seemingly in like a good position. There's not really any dwarven nations as it is. So of those that are top-notch that I might be interested in, possibly Menzoberranzan. I mean, this does not seem overwhelming to me. This seems almost maybe a little too small, but I assume there's some other stuff here. Handmaiden of the Spider Queen, Matron Mother. Soul Spider? Yeah. Drow Archmage. I don't know if there's going to be other stuff beyond that, or if that's all you get, but I guess that's manageable. So that's a contender. There is the Dalelands, maybe. Your basic forces are backed up by outstanding starting heroes, including 2 of Mistra's daughters and a handful of other famous heroes. Yeah, that was another thing I noticed a lot with Waterdeep. There's a lot of emphasis on, like, big heroes, like big named heroes and stuff like that, more than the normal game, to kind of represent D&D. And Waterdeep actually has some fun stuff with like adventurers, where you can actually post, you can put out a signpost for wanted fighters, and you'll get, you know, local adventurers to answer the call, but they increase unrest wherever they are because they're, you know, D&D players. I find that pretty funny. The Zentarum, maybe? Although that's a pretty big fucking mishmash of shit. So, probably not. I don't really want to play Sea Elves. There's Tel Quasir. The Elves of Faerun. Again, just like way too much shit. What about they? Do they have any... Okay, I mean, still probably too many commanders, but it's getting close to manageable. And they have a lot of what looks like specific recruitment choices, so their basic lineup is not too complicated, I don't think. Red Wizards and Zolkirs are among the best wizards in the game. Fire 1, Air 1, Astral 1, and then another Fire, Air, or Astral. 18 research. That is a pretty phenomenal mage. Or the full Red Wizard. Oh my god. Fire 1, Air 1, Earth 1, Astral 1, Death 1, Glamour 1, Blood 1, Holy 1, and then another +2 to basically any of the 8. Oh my god. 28 research, Sacred, Taskmaster +3, Adept Crossbreeder. Oh my lord. I mean, they are expensive as hell, but only 2 recruitment points. That's wild. Kingdom of Corwell. Let's look at those real quick. The setting and characters of the very first Forgotten Realms novels and adventure packs make their mod debut. Tough indies, foreign powers, reawakening threats, and internal divisions will require skill and luck to navigate. You get Sacred Elven Cav, excellent nature access via your druids, strong heroes to start the game, a legendary sword to call your own, several national spells, and summons. Okay. This sounds kind of fun. Yeah, we get Sacred Cavalry with bows. It's not bad. Light Cavalry, Longbowmen, Tower Guards, Man-at-Arms, a Folk Spear. I thought it was a typo, but apparently not. A Folk Spear. With Formation Fighter. 13 defense. Not bad. Longbowmen are pretty solid. They can also put out wanted posters and stuff, so that's fun. Okay. Let's just go with Kingdom of Corwell. It seems like... I know it's kind of a boring option, maybe, but... I don't know. It seems simple enough that I can probably manage this. And it's... You know, it's the very first Forgotten Realm novels. We got to reunite the Moonshays. We get adventurers. This feels like good Forgotten Realms fodder. So, yeah, we're going to go with the Kingdom of Corwell. We're going to play with normal AI, because honestly, I just have no idea what to expect. So, fuck it. Okay. So, an actual breakdown then of what we get. We get basic scouts, we get basic mounted commanders. It seems like a very, like, vanilla indie kind of faction. I don't know what to really expect from this wanted posters and stuff. We get the Prince of Corwell. Tax collectors. They're also economy boosters. Providing plus 20 resource bonus and defense organizers, boosting province defense by 3 per turn to a max of 19. But they do cost you gold to do so. And they're masons. Interesting. We'd almost want one of these guys in like every province we control, really. Defense, defense organizer 3, Resource bonus 20. But instead of maybe everyone we own, every fort we own definitely should have one of these guys. But they're also, I mean, 150 leadership. And they're not that expensive. They just cost you more upkeep. Princess of Corwell. They're also tax collector, defense organizer, inspirational, gold maker 20. Nice. So they don't get the resource bonus. They get a gold bonus. So you could have a prince and princess in every fort. All right. Captain of Sonoria. Cap only sacred cavalry leader with inspirational. Okay. Court Wizard. Cap only. Air 1, Astral 1, and then Fire, Air, Water, Earth, or Astral, and a 20% chance for Air and Earth. They got Adept Researcher for Research 14. Resource bonus -3. So they do cost you resources to have them in your base, which means we're probably not going to have too many of them. Mostly just for forging, probably. The Wild Shape Druid. Nature 1, Glamour 1, and then just a lot of shit. Man, we're really gonna have all sorts of just a variety of mages. But as always, we look for anything we have 2 in. That's usually the magic number. Spiritbound Druid. Earth 1, Nature 2, Glamour 1, Holy 1. 100% for Nature or Glamour. 25% for another Nature or Glamour. But they are Nature 2 right out the gates. Possibly Nature 4. Spiritbound Druid begins the game with an animal companion at the start of each battle. As the Druid levels up, so too does his animal companion take on more powerful forms. That's cool. Okay, this guy's expensive, 430 gold, but that's more would be something I'd be interested in. But he's a really shitty researcher. So we gotta make some decisions there. Moonwell Druid, even more expensive. Nature 2, Holy 1. +2 to Water, Nature, Glamour, or Holy. Wow. I've never seen that. And it's a +2 with a slight possibility of another +1. Healer, Disease Healer, Patrol Bonus, Inept Researcher, Combat Caster, and Stormfire Druid. Fire 2, Air 2, Earth 1, Nature 2, Holy 1, and then another +1 to Fire or Air. Wow. These are some damn good combat mages, and they're sacred. These are all sacred. Holy shit. Okay, well then what's our... I mean, fuck. Our research workhorse is the guy that reduces our resources? You almost want to just shunt him off to a little lab somewhere then on a place that has no resources anyways. That might be what we end up doing, which feels kind of appropriate, I suppose. Or we might get these kind of spellcasters. But this one specifically says that they cause unrest and they're not good for magical discoveries for the nation, which implies they all have an Inept Researcher. So yeah, I think we have to have court wizards. Maybe in a lab just somewhere nearby. Alright, yeah. And that's pretty much what we're looking at. I don't know if there's anything else. We do have some national spells. So let's go ahead and look at those. Okay. Oh god, there's going to be all new spells that aren't even listed as national. Like all this mating ritual. Okay. Lantern Archons. These simple enlightened soul motes are excellent against demons and the undead. Unicorn Pair. Especially powerful against the undead and demonic forces. Hound Archons against demon and undead. Guardian Naga. 65 Astral Pearls for this. I mean, I imagine it's a pretty damn good commander, though. Strahd summons the Prince of Vampires, Strahd von Zarovich. Of course. Strahd can only spend limited time away from his summoned province. Use him wisely while you have him, as other nations can summon Barovia to their lands, removing Strahd from your service. Holy shit. Summon and bind a Shaitan. Summon a dragon turtle. Call Venerable Kraken. Look, there's just... I'm passing by all these new spells. Oh, you can just call small elementals for no gems. No gems. Incubate carrion crawlers. Horned serpents. It's like really like a test of my fucking knowledge here to determine what's vanilla and what's not vanilla. I think cave crab's vanilla, yeah. Medium elementals also don't take gems. Holy shit, that's pretty powerful. Unless they nerfed these and these are kind of shit, who knows. Summon a sea cat. Pride of sea cats. Okay, I mean we're gonna get caught in the weeds here. This is why we're playing on normal difficulty. Okay. Thankfully, I don't think I see much different for alteration. Really, at all. So that's good. It's definitely no national stuff. Evocation. Pressure sphere might be new. I'm not sure. This all looks pretty vanilla. Yeah. Thirst of Sekala is definitely new. Seems really freaking powerful. 35 plus range, 6 plus area effect, 100 precision, 40 fatigue, 14 plus armor negating magic damage that's difficult to negate with magic resistance. Magic resistance check for half damage. Affects both rider and mount. Doesn't affect friendly units. That seems powerful, and it doesn't even require a gem or anything. Or blood slaves. Okay. Seems like mostly... mostly the summons are going to be the different things. Okay. What am I going to make of all this? Well, we don't have any chassis choices. Mieliki, Mistress of the Forest. Sylvanus, Old Father Oak. Temple to the Lady of the Harvest. Temple of the Morning Lord. Well, when in doubt, go Scales, right? Which would be Temple to the Lady of the Harvest. Comes with a growth scale limit +2, luck scale limit +1, earth, nature, Nep Smith. But yeah, and new magic paths cost only 30, and we get 300 points. Which is pretty damn strong. I doubt there's... I'll just look. Are there any new bless options? Like I said, I kind of doubt it. Yeah, I don't see any. Okay. So, what do we want? I mean, we've got Sacred Spellcasters, for sure. But we also have Sacred Cav that we can just get going right away and get in there and do stuff up with. They do have bows, which are magical and have pretty good accuracy. So we could do some like fire and keep distance shit or something like that rather than using them normally as cavalry where you just loop around and attack rear. We could do some tricky shit with fire and keep distance, which I haven't messed around with much. So what's the best thing for air shield could be good. We do have earth though, so probably like hard skin. We could get poison weapon, but I hate to take death, especially with our growth limit. I don't even know if we can take death. Poison weapon would be good, but alternatively, I think we gotta go air. Air will give us precision buffs and air shield. I think we're probably gonna go dormant, so let's just make that happen. Ah, but air shield is air 6, and it's like I can just cast it. That's always the thing. But far shot and precision, it's pretty nice. Probably should take more than that as far as spells or paths, but let's just figure out our scales. So we can take growth 4, which slowly turns plains to forests. Let's just go growth 3. We definitely need some resources, especially for our sacreds. I hate to go... We could take drain. Okay, maybe something like that. Yeah, maybe something like that. I think that's fairly solid. The precision will help our spellcasters, and hard skin obviously helps spellcasters. We're kind of committed to ranged a little bit with our sacreds, but you know, you never need sacreds to win, right? All right, we're gonna go with that. Shanti. The goddess of the harvest and all that shit. All right, so we can set this however we want. So we like we'll do minor story events. Random events are rare. Always like that. Blah blah blah. None of that matters too much. And then for thrones, you want to turn off all random thrones because the map has its own custom placed thrones. There's like 100 and some of them. And all you have to set is just how many ascension points you need. He recommends, I think, like 15 or something. 11 to 15 for a medium long but completable game. All right, we're going to stick with 8. Because I don't want, we don't want to be here for decades. I already feel like this is going to take a while. So we're going to just go with that. And away we go. All right. Here is the map. Yeah, it's pretty big, as you would imagine. It's a map of Faerun. Now, like, usually the area that they mostly concern themselves with is going to be the Sword Coast. And then specifically, like, this area here. This has Waterdeep right here. This has Neverwinter here. Up here you get Icewind Dale. Baldur's Gate is down here. And then there's the Savage Frontier, which is like, well, basically this whole region is the Savage Frontier. And if, like, yeah, I remember the Red Box games where, like, they were, like, marching across this desert that no one should march across and blah, 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 and all that. Like, I don't know almost anything about here. Although, the Dale Lands, I believe, I ran Red Hand of Doom as a campaign. I think that's set in the Dale Lands. That was fun. Here's Thay over here. Very far away from Neverwinter and stuff. But yeah, I don't really know anything about most of this sections. Not commonly used. Here's Candlekeep. Baldur's Gate 1. Athkatla from Baldur's Gate 2 is right there. Fun stuff. And then, yeah, there's these islands out here. The Moonshae Isles, which is where we are. And we start with a bunch of commanders right out the gate. So we have Alicia Kendrick, the Princess of Corwell. So we start with one of those princesses. Air 1, Water 1, Earth 2, Nature 3, Sacred. And she is just, you know, a named commander. All that good stuff. Sacred, blah, blah, blah. She doesn't get a bow, so there's that. We've got Motaharius, the Warrior Scout. Stealthy 40. It's not very stealthy. Yep, but he's a scout. Tristan Kendrick, the High King of Corwell. Well, he is permanently blessed, which doesn't help him at all. Had I known that, that could have maybe swayed my decision. We could have really turned him into an expander from day one. He's got the Sword of Cymric Hugh, which does 34 magical slashing damage, 22 attack, times 3 versus larger beings. Other than that, he's kind of just a standard Prince of Corwell. He is always lucky, though, which is pretty nice. Oh, this increases hit points by 15, strength by 4, attack by 4, defense by 4, gives him permanent bless. Nature magic 4, earth 3. A lot of gems. Yeah, okay, it's pretty good. Then we have Robin Kendrick, the High Druid of Murloc Vale. Starts with a Thistle Mason and Ivy Crown. Air 1, Water 1, Earth 2, Nature 5, Glamour 2, Holy 2, 26 Research. He's Sacred. Patrol bonus, Healer 1, Disease Healer 1. Jesus. Keen, Royal Court Wizard. Fire 2, Air 3, Earth 3, Astral 4, 32 Research. Good God. And Deirdre Kendrick, second daughter of Corwell. Fire 2, Air 3, Earth 1, Astral 2, Death 1, Nature 4, 30 Research, Sacred, Shock Resistance, Poison Resistance, Reinvigoration. What the fuck, man? I assume the Indies are going to be insane. And the other nations, obviously, are going to be insane. So we start right next to Llewellyn, owned by Zentarum. Alright. Lot to take in here. This is the simple nation. So, we can get wild-shaped druids, but they're really bad at research. We could put out a poster for a wanted poster. But I guess... I mean... I just put these guys all on research. We got already 106 per month, which is pretty good, but I guess it's not exactly where we want it. And we're probably going to want to use these guys for other purposes. So I think we're going to start with Port Wizards. As tempting as these other guys are, they're just a bit too expensive or whatever. Or not good at researching. Okay, so we'll do that. And then our army, we do want the Sacreds. I imagine. But they're really damn expensive at the start. So I think for our basic military, maybe just take the folk spears. Rather than... Although these guys have 16 defense. That is really high. And 13 protection. Even with a length 1 weapon. This is a very solid unit. That is like a heavy infantry kind of thing. And then... Probably... longbowmen. They're gonna shred my guys. Pretty nicely. So maybe we don't bother with longbows and we just build man-at-arms. Okay, that's what we got. Oh, we also control, of course, the Norheim Isles. And we have Jarl Ralt the Wise, the Jarl of Norland. Sacred, he's got sailing, he's old, he's 111, Jesus. Resource bonus 25, Goldmaker 25. He can summon allies as an order. Okay. Well, you may as well do that. We've got Branwyn of Seawolf, the champion of Tempest. Oh, God. Air 3, Water 2, Earth 1, Astral 2, Holy 3. I guess you're going to be our prophet. He also has 21 research. Oh my god. 21 defense. And he already has an apotropaic spear. 18 piercing magic damage that paralyzes demons. And an enchanted shield. Okay, well, you're going to become prophet. And then Astrid Rout, the Storm Maiden, has 5d6 shield maidens at her side at the start of each battle. So that's going to average out to about 17 or 18. Well, that alone is pretty wildly significant. She does spread chaos and cause unrest. She might be able to expand on her own. Oh, but they all have fucking soldiers already. Jesus. And she can command 150. Should I just blind expand? These guys are sacred berserkers? Oh my god. Why? Oh, this is not guard commander. No, definitely not. What the hell? Okay, yeah, I think she could just kill shit. But I don't know. We have no idea of the state of the Indies. So maybe I will wait a turn just to be certain. And she can summon allies. Okay. So then I got you two. I'm obviously not going to blindly throw them out. We can build a castle here. Which is interesting that my capital isn't already fully up. But I think we'll just send the scout over here. Check on the Zentarum a little bit. And that's it. As for research, I have no frickin' clue. I mean, we got mages out my ass. They got they can do basically anything. I think we have a lot of nature. So maybe just try to get group bark skin so I have something that I can focus on, I guess. But there's also a lot of good conjuration shit. But I don't know what our gem income's pretty weak. So let's just start with alteration and go from there. All right, we're gonna finish the first turn. Oh yeah, these turns are now gonna be much, much longer than anything we've experienced thus far. And this is why I don't normally play with this many, because it's like, you're not going to interact with, like, 35 of these nations. So it's just takes time that doesn't affect you in any way. Oh, good God. Okay, already, a lot of thrones were claimed. I wonder if I'm just going to lose the game, because I set it so low. We'll take a look at the throne situation. And a lot of people declared a profit. Okay. Owned by the spine of the world. Okay. So is here. We got the Zentarum here. Spine of the world is here. That looks like kind of it. But yeah, we can see like Hill Giant Brutes, Furbolg Fanatics, Northlander Berserkers. Or Orc Greatbows, Orc Marauders, Goblin Wolf Riders, a huge young adult Black Dragon. Radiating Power. Holy shit. This is Nomads, Pirates, Strongheart Swordsman. Okay, I think that's what we're gonna take on. This is a throne though, so that might be tempting, but let's just do something we can handle. Okay. So, oh, I didn't recruit here. Holy shit, we can get Hill Giant Brutes. Okay, so that's what these Brutes are. 35 hit points, 7 protection, 13 morale, 15 strength. They have a spear for 17 pierce, javelins for 17 pierce, berserker +1. Alright, they're pretty painful. And 35 hit points is not nothing. The Stone Giant Maulers, 40 hit points, 18 protection, 16 morale, 15 MR, 20 strength. You got a 34 slashing damage battle axe, length 3, a giant stop, 20 damage that causes area fear, and they can throw boulders. 5 of them. Damn. Durger. It's a pretty strong little light thug too, but I feel like in this mode it's just probably nothing. Wave Captain of Valcour. Even he gets Sacred and Air 2 and Water 2. It's like, my God. My God. Right. Well, I don't know. Maybe I should make some of these brutes. I mean, these guys are 25 gold, 4 resources. And they're really quite powerful. Why wouldn't I just make some? I guess because they eat up a lot of I don't have many recruitment points. But I mean, I don't think I can really make anything that's gonna... Would I rather have 5 of these guys or 3 of the brutes? Probably 3 brutes. Okay. Okay. Let's go attack. I got 88 plus whatever 17 or so from my starting ability, and my troops are pretty damn good. So we'll see how it goes. Might be a massacre. We never know. Okay, look at all this shit here. We gotta take this. There's shit everywhere. Oh my god. There's too much, man. There's just too much. It's like brain melting. People think the base game has too much. They ain't seen nothing. Okay, so we do have some form of an army here. We've got some pixies. We've got halfling outriders. We've got unicorn chargers, which are also sacred, with alicorn. But they're not super... 4 protection, 30 hit points. 12 defense. I mean, they're going to get shredded pretty good. But this is just Ictids and Ictid warriors. I mean, we'll kind of dominate them. So we're going to try this fire and keep distance with these guys and just see how it goes, you know? And I think we'll just go in with this and just... I mean, it's Ictids. They're pretty damn weak. Guess we'll preach. There's a lot of undergrounds here. Should I be going underground and seeing what's what? Alixtis in the Sea of Swords. Okay. Sure. Right, thrones. So Raum has 3. That's pretty high. A lot of these are just little ones. Somehow he got a 3 immediately. I don't know if he started on it or what. Well, he must have. They all must have started on this. That's the only way. So he started on the Mythal of Mithranor. That seems pretty advantageous. Oh boy. Okay. Yep. Cult of the Dragons, for some reason, starts with a lot of forts. They have a lot of money. Alixtis has the highest, those are the most units in their armies. It's a lot of shit. All right. Yeah, it's a lot to take in. Okay, a bunch more thrones got claimed. And let's watch a battle against the Ictid so we can see the fire and keep distant, which I haven't done since my first game. I don't know how good it actually is. Usually they're... Oh, these guys just have javelins, that's right. So as soon as they run out of their javelins, they're going to go into melee. Which means that they will die. Whereas... Okay, I don't know why you're going in. That didn't seem to go as planned, but maybe once they went into melee, this guy's broke their script. Yeah, I mean, Ichthyids are really quite weak, so this was very easy. Yeah, okay. And then this one with all our berserkers. And look at that, it starts with the shield maidens, which I think are just going to immediately go in because they can't be scripted, which is a downside of them if we wanted to throw them further back, I suppose. Yeah, maybe just throw them a little further back. But they are entirely expendable, so we kind of want them to go first. We're going to get them every time. Oh, look at the little strong, hard swordsman. They're so adorable. What the fuck? That's not adorable. Red-fanged harpy. Horrible. Berserk him up. Ow. Yeah, well, we won. Pretty handily. We lost 3 berserkers, 5 reavers. And yeah, obviously we lost a lot of her shield maidens, but like I said, they're extremely expendable, so that's an amazing ability. Immigrants arrive, escaping the pestilence and upheaval in the lands, hoping for a second chance. Misfortune +3. Suddenly, Astrid Rault, the Storm Maiden, went rogue. There is a battle in Corwell Archipelago. We lost. She went rogue. Well, good thing I moved her out, I suppose. But now, what? All those guys... Oh, they ended up here for the most part. Okay. Well, okay. That's a very scripted event. I guess we could throw the Jarl into the situation. That's not many troops, but she only has herself and then probably around 17 shield maidens. So I think I can probably do that. She's probably gonna attack something though, right? We can go attack Baldur's Gate. That's always a fun time. Okay, let's, I don't know what to do with you exactly. I always forget that the guard commander, the bodyguards don't take up a squad. Like, there's very little reason I shouldn't always have bodyguards on basically all my commanders. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so, yeah, and we're gonna do something like that, something like that. Okay. Well, I don't want to attack Baldur's Gate, so I guess you're gonna go attack Corwell Archipelago. And we'll see how that goes. Oh boy, the Underdark. Oh yeah, you thought that was the whole map? Well, guess again. There's all this shit. With the Minotaur Maze, where you can get Otyugs. Oh boy. Okay, well, don't go down there. Let's just explore the rest, because we want to take the Moonshae Isles. That's like our faction's goal. So I guess do that. doing pretty well on research. We just don't have enough resources here, and we don't have enough recruitment points here to do basically anything. But I can start to get some wild-shaped druids, which are very expensive. I don't know, I could move Jarl route out. Maybe we can handle this, but I somewhat doubt it. But we have berserkers that hit pretty damn hard. So maybe. I just think my front line's going to get pretty well and truly fucked. You live and learn. See how it goes. Alright, that's basically all I can do, so... Okay, so we won in Corin Archipelago, but then we got attacked by whatever that other faction was. They seem wildly inaccurate, I gotta say. I mean, they do have shields. Can't really see what they have normally. Well, so 12 plus 1 plus 4 minus 2, so basically plus 3. So they normally have 15 defense, right? Well, 11 plus 4. Yeah, yeah, they normally have 15 defense. But that doesn't really matter for arrows. It's just they have shields. Okay, well, we won. She died, so I'm glad she went renegade. And then we got attacked by Now this one's not a war, it's just incidental. And has ghosts. But I have magic arrows, so that's awesome. Boy, fire and keep distance. They really keep distance, don't they? We lost. Yeah, fire and keep distance. They basically run to their max range. That I wasn't clear on. I mean, I suppose it's like, what range did you... You know, there's no options. So I guess what range did I expect them to go to? Problem is they just... they have a very long range, so they waste a lot of time running back. Okay, we got lost to pretty handily. Ghosts are a son of a bitch. And then Norland. Okay, we did win. We lost 11 Berserkers, 5 Reavers, and a Shield Maiden. The Hill Giant Brutes did nothing. I gotta see this. Oh, they just... What? They fucking threw javelins? That's what they did? I had them on hold and attack. They shouldn't throw javelins. Okay, well, I'm putting them way further forward then. They're just gonna be idiots. Okay, what we won. So, now you can come in to claim it. I think you probably head back. Charts. Okay, still at 3, so no one's close to victory. So I had to, I lost. Fuck. Now to get that back, I have to go to war with Yeah, we're not at war with anyone. I don't know. What the fuck do you do with cavalry archers? Because I don't think you can do hold and fire. You can't do hold and fire rear. And you also can't do fire and keep distance rear. So the only way to go to rear is hold and attack. But I don't think... It says archers will fire instead of holding if a target is in range. Okay, let's try that, I suppose. I don't know if I can handle this, but I'm willing to give it a shot. So there's another throne. We also got Storm Banner Hold. Rogarsheim. So we get dwarves. And Jotunhammer Range for Hill Giants, Furbolgs, and Durgar Blackguards. Of course we get all these things. Furbolg Fanatic. And then they include just novels. Look at these. 35 hit points. Size 5, 10 protection, 12 defense. They get 35 damage halberds. They're sacred. They get air shield by default. And they throw boulders. They just take a fuck ton of recruitment points and a temple. Dwarven Miner. Resource bonus. 5 per turn. That's a lot of damage on a pickaxe for a size 2. That is a fucking giant killer right there. Good God. And I guess we are... I don't know if we're going... how many giants we're going up against. But that is a lot of damage. Fuck it. You can get 5 per month. We'll get 5 per month. Let's put out a call for fighters and such. I just want to see what it is. Like, is it going to be a commander or is it units? I assume commanders. Yeah, it's under the commanders section, so I assume. Okay. Oh, damn it. They went into Sword Rocks. We went into Sword Rocks. We lost almost everything, but we did manage to win. All right, let me just see the cavalry. So they did shoot. Why are you so fucking off kilter? What the hell? Oh, that's why we lost cavalry. Damn it. Why were they so off-center? That's not supposed to happen. Oh, these Sahagin guards. 16 protection. Only have 5... Oh no, they normally have 22 hit points, 16 protection, 99 morale. This one's crippled. Show me a non-crippled one. Yeah, 22 hit points, 14 protection. Oh, but they're Berserker plus 3. 20 piercing damage tridents, 13 slashing damage bites, and javelins. These things are phenomenal. I should just make my whole army out of these. But I can't recruit his shit. Wait, we actually won this? Oh, because of my commander. Yeah, with his fucking badass sword. Hunting him down. Boom. Victory. Barely. Famine is struck in Caer Caladir. And Tristan Kendrick is now a famous hero. But he did get cursed. Great. Extraordinary agility. 23 defense, 24 attack is quite insane. He doesn't even have a shield. Now he's cursed, so... Not cool. It's not cool at all. Still not at war with anyone. So there is this throne here. Persephone the Spell Guard. Candlekeep. Yeah, I mean, how can we pass up Candlekeep? So that's 2 points there. This one that we're about to get isn't even... Oh, 1 point there. This one is 2 points. So that'll be 5 if we can get these 3 and hold them. And then this isn't a throne. I guess that's everything. Oh, there's also this one down here, which is 1. That would be 6 for that. May have to just head underground. Let's poke our head down there and see what's what. You're gonna head back home. We got Coryllis, the Uncloaked Assassin. Okay. So he causes unrest because he's an adventurer. Assassin, Dark Power 3. Poison Resistant 5. He's got a Bane Blade, 18 slashing magic damage with Decay, and a Bane Dagger, 14 piercing magic damage with Decay. He's got 12 protection, 13 defense. Okay. Well, I mean, with just like... just like a couple items, probably be pretty solid. I mean, the sword is alright, but I wonder if he wouldn't be better with just a shield rather than a... no. You want to kill quickly, and that's pretty good. So, I don't know if we can make anything. A helmet would be a pretty good start. But also instant berserk. You take a protection hit, though. Basic adventuring gear. Potion, scrolls, thieves' tools, healer's kit, party gold, the book Passage by Sea. You get plus 8 hit points, plus 1 MR, dark vision, stealth boost, and stealth 10. Yes, we want that. Twist Fate would probably be... yeah, and what do we need for that? 5 Astral Pearls. Yeah. I mean, it's either, then it would just be maybe like better armor But I guess that would just basically be the black steel plate. Because he's got 15, that would be 17. And plus 4 hit points. Alright, we'll make him that. Jarl Ralt. I got more giants for you. And I have Amiya, who might be able to cast something. Why do you only have that? Shouldn't you have a lot more magic than that? Also, you can wild shape into an owlbear. Of course. 27 hit points, 8 protection, 5 defense. Gonna get shredded pretty hard, but personal regeneration, right? I don't know if that would cover it, but personal bark skin plus personal regeneration. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, hold on. Because you can... So if we change you into that... You can also cast Mirror Image on yourself. Blur. Yeah, okay. So you could cast... -2 attack or 2 mirror images. I think I'd rather just have blurred body, personal bark skin. No, I don't have personal regen. Really? That's a... Oh, that's enchantment 2. And that requires nature 2. Fuck. Yeah, without... it's gonna be tricky then. I don't know if that's even worth sending her in. But I don't understand why she got shafted. She should have gotten 100% fire, earth, death, nature, glamour twice. She didn't get any of that shit. So... Oh, she can also turn into a bat. I was like, where did her sprite go? Yes, she didn't get any of that stuff, so I'm not quite sure. Probably better off. Although you're not really good at research either. I don't know what your purpose is without the extra magic stuff, so I don't know if it's a bug or what. I'm not sure how much else you can do. So I guess just patrol for the moment. You're gonna wait, and then maybe... I'm probably not gonna try to kill the black dragon with an assassin. But until I go to war with someone... I mean, we gotta get down here, right? So I think we have to go to war with the spine of the world. They look kind of evil. Alright, that's that. A lot of battles. Carball the Cloud Mage has joined. Sure. Come on in. I guess. Also, we got a Kenku Sneak. Oh, because I'm still hiring fighters and such. Okay, that's not a fighter, though, to be clear. Alright, skip that. Go back to this, I guess. We're going to equip you now with some good stuff. He's up to 18 hit points, 18 protection. He's got Twist Fate. Yeah, I mean, he's not amazing, but he might be able to kill a Furbolg Or a Fomorian queen. Maybe not. We'll see. Alright, and we did claim Rogersheim. I don't know if that specifically got us anything to do with that. Dwarven Shieldsman, Battle Rager, and Runesmith. Oh yeah, Shieldsman. And Runesmith. Damn, that's a good researcher. Fire 2, Earth 2, and then Fire, Air, Earth, or Glamour. That is a great little mage. Also the Shieldsman. 19 protection, 14 defense, 16 hit points, 18 morale. Short swords doing 17 slash pierce, 13 attack. And they've got tower shields. 19 protection for their shield. Okay, well, damn. I should build a fucking fort here. But that's a lot of money I don't have. Maybe I can scrounge it up. Oh, yeah, okay. I just went straight to a castle, apparently. Alright, sure. Alright, you're moving in. Oh, you're also can sneak. Okay. I don't know where I'm gonna send you to sneak. Kind of have the lay of the land, but why don't you sneak down there, see what's what. And yeah, I just don't have many troops, really. I wish I did. I guess we can get some. Okay. Yeah, we'll wait. We'll play the waiting game. Right. You are going to assassinate the enemy commander. And we're just kind of waiting this out and getting more men. It is turn 7. Our god is not that far off. So I probably should be making the Sister of Sonorias here. Since we're getting the dwarves for the shields. I guess we'll do that. Not that I know what I'm going to do with these... with these sacreds. But we have them. I guess go down some thaumaturgy. I like remote searching. We're just waiting. We're seeing how our assassin does. Okay. Try to assassinate Queen Koname, the Fomorian Queen. Maybe... Oh, we caught her in the library. Good. Alright. 10 protection, 17 defense is pretty high. 48 hit points is pretty high. It's a lot of magic. Level 3 priest with gems. This could be trouble. We didn't catch her sleeping. She's going to throw tangle vines. Interrupt? Nope. No, it's a strength check to break free. Okay, we broke free. Okay, try and hit her. You didn't hit her. You're getting punched. There you go. So now she save on the decay. Yeah, resisted. Oh, she's got magic resistance 18. So we'd have to roll very high to get the decay on. Okay. Ouch. That hurt. Dead. Fuck. Well, so much for that, I suppose. But it's like, you know, what's my plan here? I guess go in with a lot of fucking hill giants and have them fuck shit up. That's my plan. Alright, I mean, screw it. At this point, just, we'll see what happens. We'll send both of them in. I could send all these mages in and just body ethereal, right? Yeah, we have body ethereal. We also get magic missile. Holy shit! Range 35, one person, 2+ effects, precision 100, of course, 15 fatigue, 5+. Yes, this is amazing. Oh my god. That is a fantastic ethereal or astral 1 spell. Alright, do a couple bodies and then magic missile and cast spells. And hopefully the spell you pick is magic missile. Excellent. Alright. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Minotaur brutes and Otyugs. Delightful. I mean, to his credit, I mean, it does feel like a big overhaul. It feels like I'm almost playing a different game. I just think there's like, I don't know, too much going on. Like, it's like an insane thing that he's done here, but it's almost like he's crafted it very specifically to just like his tastes, you know, and you know, he knows sort of the ins and outs of everything going on here, perhaps. But to a newcomer, it's like, holy shit, it's like learning a new game. Yeah, that's pretty good coverage of body ethereal. And now the magic missiles. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. And the hill giants. Fucking up the forest trolls. Boom, boom. Berserk. Boom, everyone berserk. Magic missile, magic missile. There's the dragon. Sneereth Co. Air 1, Astral Death 2, Nature 1, Blood 2, Fear 5, Shock resistant, Fire resistant, Cold resistant, Poison resistant, Flying, Luck, Blurred, all the survivals, Tax Collector, Defense Organizer, Population Killer, Inept Researcher, Goldmaker, Negative, Unsurroundable 10, Promotion, Dragon Bile, Tail Sweep, Egg Lane. Oh my, you see what I'm saying? It's like we We've gotten swamped here. Also, holy shit. Okay, we got it. Barely. Why are we still casting Body Ethereal? Alright. We lost 13 of those hill giants. And our 3 sacreds. But hey, we got the black dragon dead. I mean, it's a dragon. It's gotta be pretty fucking menacing. And I think it is. So, kudos for that. I think that's cool. And took an army to wipe out a little young dragon. Good. That's good. We got the Fairheight Mountains. We can get Dwarven Lords and Crossbowmen here. We got Gnarlheim. Yep. And Valkyr's Rock. I mean, he made up, like, you know, sites for, like, every single thing. Like, custom sites. Presumably based out of the lore. I mean, there's, like, 1 billion books, right? So it's wild. I could have made the Reavers, right? No, I make Folk Spear. Really? Oh, so I couldn't even make those Berserkers. I can make them here, though. The temple. Because they're sacred, that's right. Yeah, okay. Again, like, if I had started over, I'd probably focus on those as my sacred, rather than the Sister of Sonoria, because I don't really know what to do with it now with my shitty Bless. I mean, I guess we did pick hard skin, right? So that's something once our god arrives. Probably should get a temple here then, but... Okay, we got a lot more here now. Still just way too many recruitment points. 35 each. Yikes. And we lost a mage. But I definitely want to just be making court wizards for magic missile. Hot damn. There's just so much going on. "160 Orc Marauders, Pirates, Lokatha Nomads, and Chesentin Corsairs. Commanded by Dersha the Pasha." These are just words upon words you're saying to me. Yeah, so I don't know. Like, I'm not sure how I feel about it. I mean, I like mods. You know, I'm a mod guy. If you watch the channel, I always gravitate towards a lot of mods. I love, like, RimWorld and things like that. And in fact, you know, I like mods a lot. But it's just kind of too much, maybe? You've lost some of the beauty of Dominions, even though Dominions is already, like, crazy involved. 1,000 spells and stuff. But I mean, this feels like you took, like, a beautiful room and you just kind of put up, like, wallpaper and, like, banners everywhere and just, you know, like, flood your eyes with visual vomit sort of kind of thing. Maybe that's a little too harsh, I don't know, but... Long dead archer, shades, and cave spiders. That one's probably pretty doable, but you have to get there. So yeah. It certainly makes me reminiscent of just playing a vanilla faction in vanilla Dominions. So I don't think we're going to be continuing this. You know, we did set it to be pretty low on the objective scale, but it feels like a slow game. At least with this faction. Dawn Master of the Morning Lord. Waterdeep just went to war with us? Is that what I'm understanding? No? Hold on, let me try and fucking figure out which one is Waterdeep. They have like the bright... Yeah, this. What the hell was that he... I mean, he attacked me, but we'll ignore that? Is that what that was? We'll just ignore that. Now let's go to war again. What the hell is that? A tomb tapper. It's terrifying. Nasty shit down here. I'm just sending my scout all the way through. Like, look at this. The Undermountain. You just like go through a dungeon. Enter to hunt for treasures and fame. Yeah, you can just dungeon delve. I mean, it's like, it's an overhaul. It's pretty big. It's really like the true overhaul of Dominions. I think that if Dominions was far more popular and had a far more robust mod community, you'd probably see a lot more stuff like this. Like you'd see an Elder Scrolls overhaul. You'd see a Lord of the Rings overhaul. You know, stuff like that. That would just be you're playing in Middle Earth or something like that. We'd probably see, you know, more like I don't know. You'd see a lot more like pop culture kind of nations, and there already are a handful of that. I don't know. You'd see a lot. I mean, I'd love to see this game be more popular with more mods, just to see what's possible. These hill giants just get shredded by these berserkers. I should have them on hold and fire. But, yeah, not bad. It didn't give us much recruitment points, that's for sure. But it doesn't work that way. Not with recruitment points. Can you upgrade this at all? You can build a temple. I guess. Savage Frontier is down here. But I mean, at the end of the day, obviously, it's still Dominions. We're still making units. We're still, you know, scripting our battles. We're still researching magic and casting spells, ritual spells. We're still trying to get Thrones of Ascension. So, I mean, it doesn't fundamentally change the way the game is played, but it just kind of fills it with a lot of stuff. Our god is awakened. We got attacked again by Waterdeep. This time he beat us. We're at war, right? Yeah, now we're at war. Oh, because he won. Now we're at war. And he went right here. How did he even get here? No, really. How the fuck did he get here? Water deep? I have no idea. It's like teleporting around or something. I don't know. Yeah, all right. You know, we were playing vanilla for a while, and then I started getting into mods because I can't help myself. But this really makes me think, like, there's so much to the base game I haven't even touched. What am I doing? That's what this is. Like, what am I doing? The Warhammer mod was still like close enough, just kind of vanilla plus kind of stuff. This is like a whole other thing. I'm not judging it in any way as being like bad or anything like that. It is one of the most popular mods on the workshop, but it's just so much. If I put 2,000 hours in Dominions, then maybe this is like, oh man, this is like a breath of fresh air. But I'm still breathing fresh air. I'm not to stale air yet. So it was an interesting look. And this faction definitely was certainly simpler than when I tried Waterdeep and just got fucking overwhelmed by how many commander options there were. But yeah, it's and obviously it's like you got just balance issues out the ass. These mages are just insane. Although your normal troops aren't that insane. I mean, these dwarves are pretty damn good. If these were in a base game, I'd be seeking these out all the time. That's a very strong troop. But not, like, ridiculous. It's not like the fire giants we did that at one time. But it's like, balance doesn't matter. You have to play single player, you have to play on this map, you have to play, you know, with every one of these nations. So yeah. Overall, I still think the Warhammer mod is the gold standard for modded nations. But yeah, it was interesting to check this out. All right, so I think next time we're going to go back to vanilla, and maybe we should actually set up like a somewhat longer thing. Like the last few videos I've done have been like basically one-offs. So we should do something with a few parts with vanilla. But all right, my name is Mangg. This has been Dominion 6 with Forgotten Realms. I'll see you fine folks next time.